Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Henry To'oTo'o.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Here's 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Stroud. Digs on the reception. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. So, not... You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Again, it'll be Mixon. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needs.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Houston. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Inside the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do. All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
Covey now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. To the air again, Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards.